Hello everybody, how we doing today? Happy Monday. A lovely Monday indeed. Welcome on in, y'all. Hope we're doing well today. Good to see y'all out here. Hi. It'll turn on. I swear the camera's on. I swear it's on today. No, I did it right. I definitely did it right. See, I told you I did it right. Yeah, definitely did it right today. Oh yeah, my hair is definitely super well done also over here. Let's just do that. All right, we're good. It's a Monday, y'all. I'm a sleepy fWhip today. I'm talking in third person already. It's how it's going. But hi, welcome. How we doing today? We're digging more, because what else would we do on a fWhip stream? We have to dig more. Oh, wow. Hi, everybody. Lizosaurus, I finally got a job offer. Congratulations. Yay. I'm so excited for you. Congrats. That's absolutely awesome. Welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Spare Row. Welcome on in as well. Marcel, how we doing? Lulu Goblin, hello. Renee, welcome. Sam, Swan, M4E, hello. Tikander, hi. May, what's going on? Welcome on in, everybody. Mandolin, good to see you. Wither King, it's going well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Build and break. Time for more breaking. Yes. Arcane Knight, what's going on? Hello. Jackie, welcome on in. Oh my gosh, John, how we doing? Lil Peach, what's going? Kales, hi. My friends, be sure to click that like button over on YouTube. I very much do appreciate it. Lovely liquid sunshine in the PNW today. Yeah, Perry Smash. I looked outside this morning and I feel like today's the first like really windy day, at least here. So it's like the rain is just going sideways. Well, it was. It seems to have dried up a little bit. Oh my, that was not a fun dog walk this morning. Eggs, my dude, thank you so very much for the 35 months as well, my friend. Thank you so very much. I hope you're doing well today. I am possibly getting promoted to team lead at work. Caitlin, congrats. Oh, it's a great Monday all around. Look at that. Thomas, thank you so much for becoming a member as well, my friend. I do appreciate that. And Cass with the 20 months. Already gone by so fast. They're grown up so fast. Oh. You're going to have a new tree soon. Just grown up so fast. Welcome on in. Welcome. I'd suggest you make a quarry in Minecraft. Blah has an insane guide on how to. You never have to mine deep slate / tough or terracotta anymore. I like mining though. I as much as I complain about taking a long time to mine and gather materials, I like that phase of Minecraft. And I think if I got rid of the grind phase of Minecraft, I know because I've done it before, that I would lose a lot of my motivation to continue playing. I need to keep my world something that I'm consistently interacting with outside of just building. I need to have phases where I'm mining, crafting, just tearing down mountains, all of that stuff. I need that for the full Minecraft experience. If I'm only building, then I'm only relying on my creative energy to play the game instead of a desire just to exist in my Minecraft world. And if I'm only relying on the creative energy, that leads to burnout more quickly, and then I don't want to do the thing at all. So that collection time, the mining time, that's all very important in my Minecraft experience as a way to like kind of turn the brain off, but still progress the world. That's my philosophy behind it, at least. Jessica, thanks so much for the 3 months. The John B, thanks so much for the 4 months. Thank you. Kind of like B-dubs playing Minecraft. Yeah, I play Minecraft, and mining and crafting are the 2 words in the title. So yeah, it's my 5-year anniversary as my girlfriend today. She got me into you. Oh, she's starting to introduce you to the channel. Well, congrats to the 5 years. That's awesome. Big congrats on that. In my pocket. Chinook, thank you. I appreciate those. I feel kind of like a little warm. Were they in the pocket for a long time? They go through the wash, or like where? It's my little brother's birthdays tomorrow. It would make their day if you could say happy birthday, Oliver and Louie. Thank you in advance, 20. Yeah, Oliver and Louie, happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday. And Jenna, thank you so much for the donut. I really do appreciate that. You could say it's your Minecraft. No. I don't want to have my mind be turned on all the time. That sounds exhausting. I actually actively enjoy times where my brain is not turned off. You actually want to play the video game? I know. I'm not one of those people, and at least when it comes to Minecraft, where I want to get through the game so fast so that I don't have to play the game anymore. I'll do that in other video games. Like, that's the purpose of other video games. When you beat the game, you turn it off. Watch the stream before having surgery tomorrow. Hey, Mallow, good luck on all that, and good luck on the recovery from everything you got going on over there.
Pleased to meet you.
Hopefully you get some time to chill and actually take a rest afterwards. So good luck on the surgery, and thank you so much for the donut. I really do appreciate that. Arcane Knight with the 23 months. Dude, almost time for... Dude, you got the fall vibes coming on soon. You're going straight to the purple fall tree. I think it's purple for the 2 year. I can't remember. But thank you so very much, my friend. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Tamaria, thank you so much for the 13 months. Never been this early for a stream before. Hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you so very much again. I do appreciate that. And welcome on in. Orosama, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the 26 months. Good to be here. Lovely to have you, my friend. And that's a 2 year tree. That's the purple one. I was right. Haha, look at me go. I remember all this. Only in the sense that's your mentality going to Minecraft, not that your brain has to be on all the time. Oh no, I'm one of those people who, like, I need a task for, otherwise my brain will not turn off. Like I need something to fiddle with on my hands, otherwise my brain will be going crazy. I need a thing to be doing. I've always been that way, which is kind of why I got into playing video games to begin with, because I can't sit around and watch TV endlessly. I can watch one episode of a television show, and after that I start fidgeting, or start just like, I can't sit still. I gotta get up and I gotta go and like do something. And yeah, so video games for me is that good. Like, my brain can be focused on something, my hands can also kind of be doing something, and then we're getting going. Tresha, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. I really do appreciate that. Technical Corn, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Got to binge your latest 3 episodes and a long car ride yesterday. Very fun seeing the progression. Yeah, it's been really cool. These last few ones have been really fun seeing the world change. I feel like they've been really big changes for the world too. Lightmark, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Miss May, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. We got a hype train rocking. And Phallic, thank you so much for the 4 months. Or is that Philac? Philac? I don't know. I'm assuming you went for...
Pleased to meet you.
No, I feel like it's Philic. Philac, because there's no A in the start. So I'm sorry, I just called you Phallic. That's my I'll own that one. That's my B on that front. But maybe you wanted that in there as a joke. It's raining biddies. Oh boy. Thank you so very much for the support, everybody. I do appreciate it. My friends over on YouTube, if you've not clicked the like button already, I very much do appreciate it. Thank you. Let's jump on into the hardcore Minecraft things, because we got stuff to be doing. We actually need to... I should have just logged in earlier to do this, because we got 2 sets of wings that are nearly broken that I want to repair real quick. So we're going to go down to the silverfish farm real fast, and then we'll get going. The world's loading in right now, so it's a little laggy for a second, but it'll be fine. Let me see if I have any tools that need a repair too.
Pleased to meet you.
Not really. Any of the shears or anything? No, those are good. Okay, so we'll just get these 2. Kind of a waste for a potion, but that's fine. So I want that in there, and then I flip that. Yeah.
Pleased to meet you.
Twilight. I'm gonna say that. Thank you for the prime. And Ash, thank you so much for the 6 months. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Oh wow, this thing is... I always forget how fast this farm is. So good. Poor Allays. They're fine. They're chilling. Yeah, I do feel a little bad. This farm is a little rough for the Allays. But look how good it is. It's so nice. I want to add even more Allays in there too. We can do that. I think I can actually do it right now without even letting the current ones out. I think we could, we just need to play a music disc, and they're definitely off of the duplication cooldown, so we could definitely throw some more Allays in there, and then that makes this thing even better. Because I think I have 20 Allays in there right now, if I remember correctly. And the more Allays we get in there, the faster the farm is. And I think you can do up to 48 before it starts to actually break the game. And it's not the faster the farm is, but the more experience you get out of the one potion that you run through it. So we could start doing that. I've been rewatching everyone's Empire Season 1 series. Just finished yours. I loved Empire Season 1. That was such a good series. That was so fun.
Move the hype train fWhip hype.
Chinook, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. I appreciate that. Thank you. I realized. Let me see. Went to Entity Cram though. Allays are small, so they can actually fit 4 stacks of them per block that they're stuck on. So they wouldn't Entity Cram because they would yeah, they wouldn't be able to Entity Cram since they are able to stack up to 24 per corner. Also, I think Allays have some weird immunity to it or something. I could be wrong. Let's just... We can turn that off now. We don't need any more.
I'm from Denmark.
Thea. I'm assuming Thea. Thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate that. Hello, how you doing? Welcome on in today. Empires was so good. Empires was a good series. We're just gonna get some experience for these levels. I got a bunch of empty shulkers here just to have. Oh, actually, I can put that guy down. We're almost out of rockets again. I've been doing a lot of moving around the world. I did the world tour, by the way. I finished recording it. I have to finish editing it right now, but I'm currently, I have it down to 2 hours and 5 minutes. So if you want to see a world tour that's going to be fully updated for everything going on in here, there's a 2 hour, I think I'm going to release it on Friday this week. So the world download will be out on Thursday for all tier 1 subs, members, etc. And then the world tour will be out on Friday because I won't be able to stream, so we'll have that out instead on second channel. That'll be live on fWhip too. It's not a main channel video. Lightmerk, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you everybody for jumping on the hype train. I appreciate it, y'all. I made a live stream instead of just watching the VOD. Is it Bez? Welcome on in. Good to have you. Okay. Let's go make some more rockets real quick just before I run out completely. Where's the music? It's playing. It's just a quieter song. Totally ready for a film-length whip video. That's what this one is, that's for sure. Okay, there's 4 stacks. Can we get another 2? Yeah, we can. Whoa! The 2 Allays that you keep alive for breeding are very sad. Do I have 2 Allays for that somewhere? I don't really think I do. I don't really use Allays for anything. Outside of that Allay farm. I guess I use them in the wheat farm, but outside that, I don't. I think Allays in Minecraft are so incredibly difficult to work with that, like, it's just... I don't really bother much. I would love for an Allay just to be chilling out in the world and like working in a field and picking up stuff and bringing it back. But then the fact that we have to every single time, oh geez, hello gas tiers. But you have to put them in a box, otherwise they just run towards you, or you have to put them on a lead and then they can cover such a small area that they're really just not that effective. I don't like Allays. I think Allays were really, really poorly designed when they're added into the game. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just put you in there. I hate to say that too, because like I don't feel that way like often about Minecraft features. I don't want to craft the shulker. I want the shulker to go in there. But yeah, I don't like Allays. I think there's something that in theory sounded really cool, but in actuality of a player, they just aren't that effective. I guess if you're clearing out a massive area and you want Allays to like pick things up and bring them to you, then they're useful for that. But like they're just annoying to bring around with you that I don't know. Yeah, there's just too much gimmickiness of trying to work with them. Hardest thing you've done in your world apart from the entry? Well, even regardless of the entry, the clearing the Nether was the most insane thing I've ever done. I never won. That or the bedrock ceiling, one of the two. Both were absolutely terrible.
Keep it real.
Do world downloads transfer to console?
I do not provide a download that is available for consoles. The only download I'm going to provide is for Java Edition. I believe there are ways to convert it. It's not something that I know how to do or will be helping people walk through. So at that point, if you're on console, it's kind of like a transfer and do at own risk vibe, where I hope it works out for you, but I just don't really have an answer. That's kind of what I'm stuck at, unfortunately. So I hope that there's a way to get them onto some of the consoles. I think you can put it onto a realm and then access the realm from a console, but I don't know if there's a way to get it directly to the console. You still like your big tree? Yes, I love it. I would love for the canopy to be even larger. We'll do that one day, but for now, yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Okay, we've got We got digging to do. We got streams to be liking. Dude, we got almost 900 people in here. We're at 400 likes. I believe we can get there. Okay, so we're gonna start by just tearing this all down. I'm gonna take it a single block at a time, and we're gonna just kind of cry as we keep getting thrown into the swimming animation, just by holding W and not at all pressing anything swimming animation related. And we're gonna really deal with a lot of this chaos here as the annoyingness of that starts appearing throughout all of it. But my goal is to kind of start sloping this area down a little bit. It's probably going to be a bit of a lower pocket in here where we are. And then this will kind of come back up to be a little bit taller right in here. And then we'll, this on the outside is going to really dip down a lot. So I don't even know if we'll be able to dig all this out today, but we're going to try. Charlotte with the 31 months. Thank you so very much. I really, really do appreciate that. Almost to a brand new tree. Look at you. Hope you're doing well today, Charlotte. Welcome on in. I gotta be careful not to break my current mud because I don't want to replace it. It's fine. We're gonna need to come back in and do so many water sources out here. I might have to turn that mod off because I think this entire place after I finish it is just gonna turn into gross water sources. Even larger, it's already crazy. Maybe a conduit. The annoying part is I have one right over there. So as soon as we get out of this little bay, it'll start working. So I just don't want to set one up. It's fine.
Oh, many greetings.
Lightmark, thanks so much for the gift sub, my dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're in a pretty shallow water, so we can just jump up and down and grab air as we need. I'm trying to be really careful here about not breaking the mud. This, we can bring a water bottle in. I'm going to start tearing it to be like a block lower, so it's going to look a little awkward for now, but all of this we're going to dig to be a block lower, to be the point where I can then come through and just place mud on top of it instead of needing to tear it down again another block. So we're going to be taking everything down 2 currently, and then we'll start shaping it from there, and that'll be like a good consistent. All of this dirt over here we could just replace with mud, so it'll be okay. Wessel, thank you so much for the donut, my dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you ignoring my comment? There are currently 1,000 people watching the stream, so I do apologize. There's 1,100 people in the stream, so I try and read as many comments as I can, but it's not any ill will towards any unique people in here who I might miss, but there's a lot of comments, and I just try and pick some out when I look over because chat moves very quickly. So please forgives. When did you make this little bay? In the last, this is the mountain that we cleared. This is the mountain that was completely removed. And so this has been here for a while. This is just the edge of that biome, and this little bay, we did all the greenery in it in the last episode, and the boats that you're seeing in here are spoilers for this week's episode. So congratulations, you have been given early access to a spoiler. Uh-oh, another ugly water bubble. Yeah, it's gonna happen anytime we find things that are just deeper, because I think if I were to take, I think this will get rid of it. Yeah, so if I just kind of start going around like this and then that, we just need to recreate water sources and then it'll go. It's because there's no water source on it, so we could get rid of him, I guess. Yeah, so we can get rid of him. I just need to actually do it when we're going around. So, and then like all of this needs to be water sourced So you can see where it's like starting to do that. If we dig this another block down, it should, I don't, oh, maybe it's another block on top of that. I thought I'd start the white. It's kind of a weird part with the mod. I love the mod, but it, like the way they program some of the things, like probably make a whole lot of sense for how the mod was developed. And it does kind of make it easy to figure out where there are non-water source blocks. And once we start putting mud across the bottom, we're going to come back and like add all the seagrass and everything and some kelp and maybe some coral. Like I feel like we could add a little yellow coral in just as like another form of like just a green, not green, it's yellow, but like another form of like lake weed, like a milkweed almost or something. I'm not too sure, but I kind of want to give that a shot and see if we can make it work. I've also seen a lot of people using yellow coral recently when doing like landscaping, using just like the horn coral, the big one, the tall one, and using it as a what type of block would it be? What's the word for that? Just like a plant. So you put it on top of a waterlogged slab just out in a field, like on top of like a mossy cobble waterlogged slab, and it looks so dang cool. This is gonna be a huge pain in the butt, I'm sure. We'll figure it out. I think the blue one would look cool. Yeah, the problem with is that I want it to look natural. I guess if we're going like a little fantastical element to it, like the blue one could be fine. But I do want it to be overly like, all in all, like pretty natural looking. I have seen a lot of people saying I should use the nether grass and just like keep the blue grass color from the snowy biome inside the landscape itself. Almost as if like if we're doing trees in those areas, it looks like a shadier color to the grass. And so I think now that I've kind of heard that side from people, I'm on board. I'm here with it. So I think we're gonna start doing that. So if you're one of the people who left that suggestion, thank you. I appreciate it. Let's just take a nap real quick. We can sleep underwater. You can breathe if you put a bed down, did you know? Do you not like to use tools like Axiom to change the biome? In the main hardcore world, no, because in order to turn Axiom on, I have to enable cheats. And the second I enable cheats, I think, in my opinion, that ruins a lot of the validity of this being a full, legit survival hardcore world. Even if I were to live stream the entire thing, the fact of going in there to change a biome is, as much as I would love to do that, until Minecraft introduces a way to do that in vanilla Minecraft, I can't do it. The bed didn't get picked up. Thank you. I don't really care about a whole lot of the stone, so we're honestly just gonna leave a lot of it for now. I just know the second I start opening up things to yeah, so I turned on cheats to do this, I will get so many people who are just like, and fWhip's been cheating the whole time, I'm sure. And I honestly don't want to deal with that. I would rather find a creative solution in game that will still get a result that I'm okay with, that I like, instead of doing something that's just gonna cause issues along the way. So it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. May put it perfectly. What May say? Did I miss it? I might have missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, May. I missed what you said. I was looking forward to your videos. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Conduit. We're getting closer. If I keep digging this way, we'll find it. Watch. Ah, Conduit. See how bright it is? That's Conduit power right there. Will this city just be a project until you die or stop? Do you ever think you'll be done? There is a point where we will be done with the city, but I honestly think I've got probably another year or so working on it. whether that's still working on the city buildings or still working on the outskirts around the city. Like there's always like this if you think about what we are transforming in here, the city to me, like path encapsulates all the way from here all the way kind of down, like the 3 mountains in here, all the way across this new biome. And that is currently 1,300 blocks wide and 600 blocks tall, roughly. So we're building a lot. Like there is a lot of stuff out here that's being transformed, and my eventual goal is to not have a single section left that is just pure vanilla. Like my goal is to have every single part of it be something that I've either been like, yep, I like how that looks, we're gonna leave it as is, or I've made or I've transformed it, including the mountains, including I mean, we're even doing the bay underneath to make this look better than it is currently. So we're transforming everything.
How about copying region files to creative world, update biome with Axiom, and then copy regions back to the main world? I did it recently to replace stone shores with forest biome.
Yeah, that's true. That's a possibility too. That's a good idea, but I think that still comes in, to me, that still is a little cheeky. That's still kind of a weird workaround that still comes with some form of game file manipulation, and I think that's gonna still cause some... It would create more things that I need to explain, and not that that's bad. I'm okay with that, but I think one thing that I try and keep consistent in Minecraft worlds that I play in and how I do content on YouTube is that, in the same of like 99% of what I do is vanilla content, like around vanilla Minecraft, is that anybody can watch a video and know the Minecraft mechanics of how things are done. You might not be like, ooh, you know what? I saw fWhip did this. He removed a mountain. I want to remove a mountain. Like, that's not what I'm going for. Like, I might be doing some stuff that's a little absurd and takes a lot of time and builds that are a little insane. But my goal is to always make it something that anybody could understand the process of how it was done. Maybe not pull off the process of how I did it, but you can understand the steps of how I got through things. So the second I start getting into file manipulation, my kind of general rule is if I can't explain it in under 15 seconds in a clip, then I probably shouldn't be doing it. And if I have to go like outside to a third party to do all that stuff, then I feel like I'm kind of in that realm of, ooh, maybe I shouldn't be doing it. But that's just me. I don't know if that's true. You'll do another hardcore world like this when you die? I'm not sure. I want to say yes, but I might, depending on the time. Like, we could be in this for another 5 years. Like, this could be a 5-10 year hardcore world. I don't know. And at that point, I think I would probably be more inclined to be like, all right, I'm ready to do some regular survival. Because I enjoy hardcore a lot. Don't get me wrong. I think hardcore Minecraft is super fun. It's a great way to stay engaged in the world. But I could also be at a different point in life and be more on the type of, okay, I've done my hardcore stuff and I think I'm ready to have a little bit of a chiller, more laid back Minecraft experience. So that's not a bucket. That was, in fact. So I'm not shutting things down to be like, yeah, I'm always going to be a hardcore Minecraft YouTuber. Like, I might change it. Stam with the 11 months, my dude. Thank you so much. So close to a full tree. Here I come. Hope you're doing well. Hey, welcome on in, dude. Lovely to have you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We're just doing some more digging, you know? Can't stop, won't stop. Want to stop. Can't stop. Is that's the phrase, right? Want to stop, can't stop? That's what they say. I'm just gonna take this around here for this to see if we can't. And then I think if I do the same over here. What's your favorite sport? For me, I grew up swimming and then I got into playing water polo. And water polo is by far my favorite sport I ever played. My favorite sport to... But there's not really much opportunity to watch that nowadays. I don't really watch a whole lot of sports, though, to be honest. So I'd say, like, if you're just asking general favorite sport, definitely still water polo. I'd absolutely love playing that when I was growing up. Anytime the Olympics come around, I'm watching as many games as I possibly can, because it's unfortunate that that's one of the only times there's really games broadcast. That big hole gives off spooky monster, sea monster vibes. Yeah, it's a pretty large cave. I was pretty happy when I found it at first, because I was like, that's less area I need to dig to hollow out the harbor. But now I'm like, but now I don't have a way to, like, just create a base and then fill the top of it with mud. I have to spend so much more time. Oh, that's not, again, not a bucket. Water polo players can be nasty. Oh yeah, no, that's a brutal sport. No, it's a brutal one. Still loved it though. Still absolutely loved it. Seems like a good Kraken opportunity. I feel like like a freshwater Kraken is not really a thing. When did you get into water polo? I started playing in high school, like early high school. So when I was like 15, I think, 16. Yeah, no, I think I was 16. I think I was driving myself to my first practices, so I'd have to be 16. Otzi, hello there. Welcome on in. I've been thinking of a completely different sport. Oh my god, there's been thinking of a completely different sport. Oh my god, gee, there's no way. My sister played water polo through high school too. Yeah, I really loved it. It was a good sport. A lot of fun. Have you completely flooded that cave, or was it already underwater? It was already a flooded underwater cave. Do we just need to build a little Nelly the Loch Ness monster in the corner somewhere? Just poking its head up right behind one of those little, like, green areas that we have. There's just a little monster head. Just... That could be kind of a fun little Easter egg to build. We need to figure out a design for a small guy, though. We need just a little one. Stepping away from my PC for a few before finishing off work. Be back in a bit. Hey, Stam, all good, my dude. All good. Food? Nah, we're fine. It's only two hunger shanks. Nah, easy. We'll be wasting half a pork chop. An axolotl named Nessie. Dude, that axolotl would get itself killed in a heartbeat. Or it'd somehow find its way down there and die on a magma block, most likely. Axolotls are not the brightest. Okay, so we have this far enough down to where we can bring one block across, which is a bit of a bummer. So I'm thinking we're gonna go like 3 blocks out roughly from where. And then we're gonna just kind of bring that down another block, and then maybe in a little section here or there we can bring it down a third. Because I want this to be a slight bit deeper, because you gotta remember we're gonna put the mud up here and here, so that's gonna come back up a block. We just need to clear it so we can actually put it in. Hey Dimples, welcome on in. Happy Monday, right back at you. How you doing today? Good to have you. Like all of this we can just kind of freehand it and speed clear, and then we'll come back and clean it up later as we're going. gonna get some air back real quick while I sleep. If not an organic creature, maybe a little submersible watercraft. Well, I might think, what's that old movie? 40 Leagues Under Sea, under the ocean, what is that? Or is that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen where they have the crazy water ship thing going on? Both, maybe. You can sleep underwater? Yeah, duh. Have you never tried that? You can do it IRL too. Easy. Just crawl in bed, and then if you're under the sheets, you're fine. Don't do that. Don't go. Don't ever put sheets close to your face when you're underwater. Bad idea. Very bad idea. 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Yeah, that one. Have you built in Terraria before? I've tried a few times and I've just never really enjoyed it. I like Minecraft because the blocks we're building with are pretty large. Like I've tried even playing with chisels and bits and whatnot before, and I've never enjoyed it. It's always felt very clunky. And like just working on that small scale, like having to have the fine pointer clicker. Like I've never been good at FPS games. You think I can nail headshots when I'm playing games? No. And you think I want to try and feel like I have to headshot every time I'm trying to place a block down? No. So no, I like Minecraft because the block placing is pretty large scale, so it's fairly easy to get the different ones. You get the Wakes mod on Bedrock? I got no idea. Sorry, I'm not the one to ask about that stuff. I just know how to set up my own mod pack. I don't know anything else about mod packs. Okay, that should be deep enough here, and we can bring that down if we want to later. But otherwise, that's much better in there now.
Pleased to meet you.
Yellow Ella plant, thanks so much for the 33 months. Lovely to have you back. Missed hanging out in Monday streams. Hope you're doing good. I've been. Hope everything's going well on your side too. Welcome on in. What are you trying to build? So over here in the harbor, on this side, you see I've started bringing a ton of mud into the harbor itself, which makes the water, if you get rid of, or can I will be drowning here. Let's just put a block down. But when you're up here with the darker watercolor, aka because the mud is darker underneath, it looks deeper, because you can see when Minecraft water gets really deep, it gets really dark. So if we put the mud down, it artificially makes it deeper than it actually is. And I think it looks a lot better and cleaner, and it helps, instead of like this mess in here of the stone, the dirt, and blah, 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 I want that cleanness. And then eventually it's gonna be more like this underwater. So we're eventually moving into that vibe. This needs to be cleared over there still, but like that's the goal of what we're working towards. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do today, is to get it leveled out, get it a lot deeper so that we can start placing all those things in. And this is supposed to be a pretty large harbor for the city. Like you can see the dock running all the way along the distance of the city. I want to have like 3 at least more decent sized boats in there, and then we might have one sitting out here in the middle, like waiting to go into port. But we'll see what we can manage off of that. So that's the general plan for everything going on in here. Yes, click the like button, y'all. We got 1,000 people in here. We're not even at 600 likes. I believe we can get up to like 800, maybe 800 is a little bit of a stretch, but you could build a tiny underwater city like the city of Atlantis. True. I feel like that'd do better out in the ocean, though. Maybe, but I have thought about doing an underwater city. The reason behind that I don't want to do an underwater city is I feel like thumbnails would be so difficult. But I have always wanted, since Update Aquatic came out, and then even more so when the Caves and Cliffs update came out and we got the extra world height going down, I've always wanted to build like a Mariana Trench style Minecraft build. I've just thought that sounds so freaking cool to be able to just do this massive underwater something or another that goes super, super deep out in the middle of the ocean, and it gets down so far that you don't really get any light coming from up above, so you can kind of start building out some bioluminescent corals and things. You can use glow lichen. I just think that could be such a cool project to do one day. That it's gonna happen at some point. I just need to figure out a way to make it a thumbnail that is good, because if my thumbnail is super, super dark, I'd be so sad if I put all that effort in and then it doesn't do well, because bad thumbnail. There's unfortunately a lot of builds that I want to do that are just so hard to do because thumbnail not easy, or thumbnail be super dark, aka bad video performance because of that, which would be so sad. Maybe one day though, we'll see. Also, Shanae, thanks so much for the 8 months. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How long do you see yourself playing in this Minecraft world, and do you have any big goals you want to complete? I feel like I'm still super motivated, honestly, even more so after getting back, to stay in this Minecraft world. So like current me is saying that this world will be existing in some way, shape, or form as long as I'm still alive in it. Like, I might be taking a break from it for a month or two or something like that in the future. But currently, like, I have zero plans to stop playing in this world. I am, like, I mentioned that underwater build that I want to do. I've got the Dwarven City. We got new papyrus that needs to be built up. I'm kind of starting to play around with the idea of a new build style too that'd be starting a new civilization somewhere in the world. Just have another thing to jump around to and work on as we're going. So I've got a lot of builds in mind that I want to do that are going to keep me very busy in this world for quite some time. So I'm not worried at all right now about running out of things to do. What do you do when not playing Minecraft? Other games I'm playing right now, I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm playing a little bit of World of Warcraft, not so much anymore. I kind of got back into it yesterday. It was fun to hang with some friends and just play WoW for a bit. Just so busy with life things right now, just with the holiday seasons coming in, a lot of travel, a lot of seeing family and friends, attempting to have a social life again. We had a bunch of friends from college move to the Seattle area recently, which has been so fun, but our calendar because of it has been so full. It's been great being able to hang out with everybody and reconnect with some people that we haven't talked to or seen really in person for quite a few years. But our social group before of Seattle, like people in the city, was like probably 6 to 10 like super close friends, and then family on top of that. And now we're close to like 20 close friends are living in the city because so many people moved out just like randomly within the same year. We knew one couple was moving out and we were super excited about it, and then randomly, like the same week they moved out, some other friends were like, so we decided to just move to Seattle. Which we've been like, yeah, this has been great. But it's, so that's been really fun. So outside, I'll have some gaming time, but we've been doing a lot of more social things recently, like going to see people, grab dinner and concerts and that sort of stuff. What are your plans if you lose your world? Start a new Minecraft world in some way, shape, or form. When next 1000 Days movie? Probably won't be another 1000 Days movie. There'll be a new world tour out to get caught up on everything if you like doing that, as a way to just kind of have a recap. I think I want to do I don't know if I want to do it soon, because my ideal is like, okay, 10,000 days, but I want to do a recap video. Not really like a full movie, but maybe like probably honestly like a mini movie, but me going through and kind of like a partial world tour, hitting on some of what I think are like the core points of what you really should know, getting caught up into the world. Like, you wouldn't see every build, but you'd get the gist of how the world has progressed and how all the different things have come together. And then some like clips of befores and afters as it's all kind of grown, because I have some of those old shots I can pull from other older videos and just like edit down to a few seconds. But yeah, so eventually I do want to do like a big recap video. I think ideally for like it being effective would be 10,000 days, but 10,000 days isn't going to happen for a few months. Thoughts on the next update and what would you add in Minecraft? I love the next update. I think it's really cool. Honestly, I love it because the pale wood and the pale leaves are just beautiful. Like that alone, I'm fine with. Like the rest, I couldn't care less about. Sorry, could care less about. Proper English there. I will actually, I'm excited for the pale moss. I think it's pretty cool. I don't care too much for the new flower. I know a lot of people are super hype about the new flower. I think it's kind of stupid looking. And I don't think people are really going to see it that much in the way that so many people are like, oh my God, new flower, amazing. This thing's going to be so freaking cool. It's going to be so great. It only blooms at night. Like not many people stay up during nighttime. Like there's gonna be a lot less people that are gonna see the flower than people are actually excited about the flower right now. Like I said, it's a cool reason to maybe want to stay up during the night, but so many people that play this game are like me, where the nighttime ticks around and you're like, and I'm sleeping.
Pleased to meet you.
I don't know. Only digging there. Will you see? Will we place down some blocks? Hopefully placing blocks. I don't want to dig the entire time. How far into stream are we? Almost an hour? Yeah, that's fine. We're almost at 700 likes. Click the like button, my friends. Anka, thank you so much for the 4 months. Maybe we could use Gamma and Fog mod for the underwater thumbnail. Yeah, that's probably true. I'll probably remove some of the ambience, but I don't know any other way. Yeah, because I can do like, bam. I do have the Gamma mod, so like that's definitely a possibility. But also just creates like dark video footage, which is not the most fun sometimes. Makes that, even that alone can be difficult for viewing. Okay, so we're gonna take, we'll just turn the Gamma mod on. For video viewing, for stream video viewing. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we need to just carve this over this way, send this back here. I should probably just get rid of the rest of this stuff down to here for as far as I want it. I'll eventually come back and build in some rocks here. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Can I make it to the conduit before I drown? Yes. Totally safe. So super safe. Not even close. I'm gonna be honest, I love Minecraft river biomes for getting clay and sand for early game stuff, but outside of that, I wish they just spawned as dirt, man. These little blobs of the sand and clay that they have in are so ugly. So ugly. Ambient update to make Minecraft less scary with more birds and bugs would be cool. Add bugs to the game and not scary? Excuse me. Usually can't catch your streams because of works, but had doctor's appointments today, so get to catch the rest of this one. Sammy, welcome on in. Hope everything's going well. No need to share, but hope everything's good on your end. And welcome on in. Good to have ya. Yeah, we're just doing some digging to get the harbor cleared out a little bit more. And prep it to have all of our mud placed down so we can finish off the base of this one. And it should be pretty cool. Are you still alive after 50, 80? 80, 50? I mean, yeah, we're on 8167 right now, so yes. Yes, still alive. Extra 100 days beyond. I've been flying through days recently. Mostly because I did 3 hours of playing yesterday, almost, just to tour around the world. I'm not mad. Honestly, it was really cool to be able to go and revisit everything, and I'm pretty sure I didn't miss a single build. I probably missed some builds, but I think what kind of mods do I use? Purely just aesthetic, ambient stuff. Like nothing that modifies how the game works. They're almost all of them are linked in the Discord if you want to join. They're under the resources channel, I believe. Are we doing fWhip? I'm good, Austin. Thanks. I'm good. We'll make SMP no sleep request more frequent. Yeah, people want to see their flowers bloom. Ambient cricket or cicada noises, but yeah, spiders we have in game are more than enough. Yeah, I'd be interested to see if they do add bugs to the game, if they become like oversized like the bees and the spiders. Like, we already got some bugs, if you think about it. We already have 2. No, we have 3, because silverfish are a bug too. So Minecraft already has 3 bugs. 3! I don't know if there's any other bugs. I can't remember right now. Shulkers apparently are also arthropods. Ah, true. They do have a shell. Endermite? Yeah, I guess we have 5 bugs then. There are 5 bugs in Minecraft. But I would love ambient birds flying around. I've talked about it a few times for what I want to add into the game. We've talked about it on stream many times. But I'm still on team. Please give me an end update. I would love to have an end update in this game. And I want it done in a way that it's like bigger than the Nether update. And I'm worried that Mojang will not be doing anything like that for a long time. But I think the Nether update, I still will say, is one of the best Minecraft updates they've ever done. The Nether update just added so much to the game. I've went back a few times to look at old Nethers before the Nether update, and they are awful in comparison. Like, the Nether update just completely reinvigorated an entire biome of the game that was near worthless. Or not worthless. Like, there is still a lot to do in terms of set up a Wither Skelly farm, set up a Blaze farm, and outside that, I don't want to exist here. Maybe a gas farm. But with the Nether update, man, that was... Just alone, the new biomes they added, huge. That alone, amazing. That could have been its own update and would have been fantastic. But you add that on top of, not only did they add all these new custom biomes, but they added an entire new civilization to the game with piglins that have ways for players to interact and work with them in multiple different ways, whether you want to fight them and steal their treasure from piglin bastions, or you want to work with them and trade with them through the bartering mechanics to be able to get a lot of new resources and materials, or just get old materials in a new way, aka renewable gravel and leather and stuff like that without needing to murder thousands of cows. Like, all that stuff is awesome. They did such a good job on the Nether update. Yeah, the Nether became livable. Like, could you imagine if they did an update where the end became, you could survive solely off of the end biome? Technically, right now, if you take dirt with you, you can survive off the end biome. Actually, you'd have to take dirt, moss, and some spruce saplings to really be able to survive off the end biome, and some stuff to be able to make a cobblestone generator and then something to be able to smelt the cobblestone into stone to then turn into moss. And then, okay, so there's a lot of work to go into making the end livable right now, but there are beetroot seeds. I guess you can eat raw beetroot, right? You can eat raw beetroot in Minecraft, so you could do that and just survive off raw beetroot. Or I think can you find any food in end cities outside of beetroot seeds? You'd have to find a way to grow your beetroot to be able to exist in the end. Oh, we have 2 shulkers full. But I swear, you can definitely survive out there right now. Super easy. Just beetroot seeds. Bring a bunch of chicken eggs. Oh, coarse fruit. Yeah, you can eat coarse fruit. Okay, so you can survive in the end. But, like, let's be honest. Who wants to eat coarse fruit all day? Every time you're like, oh, I need to eat again. Meow. Teleported to a new island. Dang it, I need to eat food again to get back home. You're right. You all right. But imagine if they had like, I want there to be like end oasis biomes, like not massive biomes that completely fill the end. Like I don't need that, but I think the end could benefit so much from little sub biomes. There already are sub biomes. If you go to the end and open your F3 screen when you're flying around across the bleak landscape, there's already 4 or 5 biomes in the end. They already exist. They just look the exact same. There's the End Highlands. There's End Islands. There's... I can't remember the other ones because they all look the same, so why bother remembering the biome differences? But there are different biomes. Purple endstone would be cool. Yeah. Like a purple deep slate tile. Like, could you imagine if they just took the deep slate tile texture and tinted it to like a shade of purple? Just saying. Color shift it to purple. Reduce saturation. Win. I'll be honest, resin. If you just put resin into Photoshop and reduce saturation by like 30%, oh my god, the block's so good. It's just so saturated in game right now with the base texture that I don't think I'm gonna use it much. And sand would float instead of fall. I feel like that'd be such a pain in the butt to build with anywhere else. I think that would just be an unusable block. Unless it had a purpose that somehow made it worth the floating and falling. Like the floating upwards. Because otherwise, would it just like rise forever? It just go and it would just disappear. Because then there'd be no real purpose to having it. Because it wouldn't be a usable building block unless it gave like another reason for it to be doing that. Like maybe a potion effect, but we already have levitation potions, so. What do you put end sand beneath actual sand and they canceled out? Well, what if you put end sand under a cobblestone block or sand on top of a cobblestone block? You'd be getting the same thing. It's like cool an idea, but also there'd be no way to do that without like a piston pushing it in. Because how would you get it there unless you put like a block there, sand, and sand, and then you broke that, and they just smashed together. Don't forget to like the stream, folks. Yes, 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 yes. So, I like the idea of something like that, a floating thing, but we already have kind of a lack of gravity in Minecraft outside of just the special blocks that actually do have gravity. So I don't think something that can go up is really that needed. Unless there's some way to stop it. Which kind of we can already make with flying machines. So I don't think that would add something in that would take away a technical aspect of a flying machine. Because they've kind of said they don't want to do that. You make a floating splash bottles out of sand that when they throw, they go up instead of down. That'd be a new way to do potions, yeah. What do you think of remodeling the end fight? It'd be cool, but I don't think it'll happen. I think they think the end dragon's too iconic.
Hey, for real.
I also don't know what they do without like making it really, really needlessly difficult. Because the problem is that they need to. The end fight is not really supposed to be a challenge. Like it's a challenge, and I don't mean to diminish anybody who struggles with it, but Minecraft is also a game that is made for people of all ages to play and enjoy their time playing this game. So the end dragon fight can't be absurdly difficult. Like it's never going to be like a mythic raid boss that you get in World of Warcraft or something like that, where you're having to dodge and weave and dip, dive, duck, and dodge the wrench, dodge the car thrown at you, and like fireballs coming in left and right. Like it's never going to be like that, because if they did that, the amount of people that could actually kill the Ender Dragon and get to the end and see that part of the game would just be so small that they would get a lot of hate because it was previously very accessible. So the End Dragon is going to probably stay in its current form, or honestly, I feel like if they reinvent it some way, they might make it easier, which would be a worry. So that would be kind of weird. Also, Candy Cane, thank you so much for the dono. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I Everyone just did it so many times they got used to it. Yeah, and it's also one where it's relatively easy to figure out. Like, if you zone into the end with no instructions, you get to the platform, you shoot the Ender Dragon with an arrow, and you're like, okay, cool, the health bar went down. Wait, this laser hit it, and the health bar went back up. How do I stop the laser from making the health bar go back up? Let me try breaking the laser that's coming from that crystal. And then you're probably gonna the first time be like, okay, I have to mine the crystal. And then you get blown up by the crystal. And then you're like, oh no. And then you come back and you're like, what if I just hit the crystal from far away? AKA shoot it with my bow. Oh wow, it blew up. That's great. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit the Ender Dragon again. Oh, there's another crystal. Okay, let me take out all of the crystals. And then let's try hitting the Ender Dragon again. It didn't heal anymore. Wow, I can kill the dragon. Like, the dragon is something that you don't need to know the mechanics for to be able to complete the fight in a way that you can excel at it. You don't need that much time to look at it and understand how to do the thing. You have to come prepared your first few times for sure, with like extra arrows in case you miss, because you don't know the exact angle to aim at for the taller towers. But like, overall, the End Dragon is something that has probably went through many iterations of redesigns, and they probably haven't been able to find something that's at least somewhat fun and also very much easy to understand. Like, the current fight is not unfun. It's just we've all done it a million times that it kind of makes it unfun because you've done it so much. Any new Nether build ideas? I think we might be starting a Piglin city in the future. Replace Crimson biome with a Piglin city. The right when you dive down into the Nether in mine, when you go through the big hole in the ceiling to get into the Nether itself, and then you go towards the Wither Skeleton farm. At the backside of it, there's a massive wall that has these shelves on it that I think could be cool to build a big thing in. We were talking about a Nether tree too, and I think I've decided either that's the day 10,000 build that we start that, or that is the episode 100, whichever happens first. I'm assuming at the rate that I do episodes, it's going to be the day 10,000. So it might line up to be episode 100. I need to figure out how to do Nether tree. That would be something really cool. I kind of want to do something that's like burned and charred, but then if I do that, I'm risking that it's going to just blend into the Nether a lot because it'd be a lot of grays, and I feel like that could be kind of weird. So I'm also thinking that an alternative could be that we make something bright and glowing and just full of life and light and just this crazy like giant white tree almost, using a lot of pale wood. Like, could you imagine that in the Nether? That would stand out. That'd be this big wow. That, I think that could be pretty cool. We just make like a giant pale oak tree in the Nether, like a just huge custom one, and light up a lot of the leaves and everything, have like end rods hanging from it, and maybe some of like some form like the pale vines hanging down. I think that would be a really cool way to do the Nether tree. Burning Erd tree from Elden Ring, maybe. I haven't got that far in Elden Ring yet, so I'm actually not familiar. I know what the Erd tree looks like because I'm playing through it, but I haven't made it to the shadows of the Erd tree yet, so. I just killed the wolf in Raya Lucaria. Did that. I also unlocked the ruin farm at Mog's. What the heck his name is, his place. So I've started juicing up the character to get a little bit stronger so I can fly through these early bosses a little bit easier. Oh, hi, Squid. What about a Nether shroom? I think we'll have some small mushroom trees like throughout the Nether, but I don't want to do like a giant Nether shroom. I feel like I gotta keep the tree because we have tree and tree. Like, we have overworld tree, end tree, and we need Nether tree. You could build a massive Firelink shrine and a giant tree in the middle of it. I don't know what a Firelink shrine is. What's that from? But yeah, so I think I've got a rough idea of what I want to do in there. I'm also tempted to do the tree upside down but then I wouldn't be able to use the pale stuff to like hang the leaves down, the pale like moss, hanging moss things. So probably won't do that, but I think it could be a fun way of doing something in there. I think go with pale wood. It could be a glowing white ashes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking the white is the way to go in the nether because it'll pop out so much. And I have fire tick turned off in this world, so we don't have to risk it burning down. We'll just have to risk the gas exploding it when the fireballs get shot over as I'm building it and crying that I just spent 20 minutes building a section and 3 gas spawn at once and all blew up different parts of it, but like it's fine. It'll be okay. We'll manage. We'll manage. We're at 777 likes. We're at the lucky number of likes, which means now we boost up to 1,000 likes, right? Because we have 1,100 people on YouTube right now. We got 200 people over on Twitch too. Oh, it's a big Monday. Thanks for hanging and streaming y'all today. I do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. The trifecta tree. True. That's the goal. Oh my god, my back is so sore. I normally work out at home because we have a home gym with like weights, like decent weights, like up to 25 pounds. And I went to the actual gym last night that I've been going to swim at recently, and I was like, oh yeah, like I'll just do like a chest and back workout here because like there's some heavier weights and like why not? It could be fun to do something different. And oh my gosh, I went up so much in weights. It was doubling the weights I normally do at home, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sore. This morning was pure pain. Okay, I'm thinking for now we take it down another layer here. Like it's starting to get a little bit darker. Like obviously down here is pretty dark. I think I'm just gonna finish that recording. Bay. Not so smart. No, I definitely like no, I do a lot of low weight, high rep when I'm working out at home. But and like a lot more cardio style to where like there's not much rest in it. But then I wanted to do heavyweight just to see where I was at with it. I wasn't doing what I like a few years ago. I was pretty into lifting and I wasn't quite up to where I was at before, but it was nice to do something. This looks so much better just having the water coming down. Oh my gosh, that looks a million times better just being able to see the darker watercolor coming in with it being deeper. Oh, I'm really happy with that. That's really, really good. Okay, let's take it down another for now. And then we'll get the mud over in the bay and then the middle of this. I kind of want to bring it down another few blocks. Because I want to add some like mossy cobblestone boulders at the bottom and maybe like a part of a ship that's just sunken down here. I think that type of vibe could be really fun in the base of the river. And then like this all needs to come down 2 blocks actually. This will probably be the deepest this part of the river goes. I feel like that's a good depth for this. We'll definitely have space for the boats up above. So that's the important part. Oh, hello. And once we get the mud in, it'll help darken it a lot more so that it's not even really going to be an issue. Okay, let's get some air, and then we'll dig this all down one more, and then we'll be good over here. I do love how long you can breathe in Minecraft underwater without having, like, water breathing potions. Like, I feel like it's definitely nice to have water breathing potions, but without them or without a conduit, I'm not like, oh, this is terrible. I'm usually like, okay, this is fine, like I can manage. And then this needs to go all the way to the back, right to there. We'll put that back in. I guess I could have just come and water bottled the dirt, but whatever. We all know how noisy that is, and I don't think anybody wants to listen to that again. Getting respiration helps so much. Oh my god, yeah, it's huge. Respiration and aqua affinity, and then depth strider. Those are honestly like some of my favorite enchants. Depth strider, just to be able to move quickly underwater, is it's so good. Aqua affinity. Honestly, aqua affinity is one that I normally forget about and like, it's fine if I get it, I get it. And now, more recently, I'm like, no, I want aqua affinity on my helmet. Like, anytime I'm just digging underwater, even to get clay or whatnot. Fun Easter egg would be having chests full of stone thrown at the bottom of the river. Just like a random chest sunken down here and filled with stone. I kind of love that. That's a good way to do it. Probably just like a barrel or two that looked like it went overboard on a boat, and there's just stone. I could sacrifice that much stone. That'd be good for the bit. I'm down. Let's do it. Remind me when we get to actually put in details in here. Somebody. Use turtle helmet. True, yeah, turtle helmet works out great too. I just don't like the lack of protection that you get off of turtle helmet. And I don't need that big of a forehead. That thing is protecting. That thing's made for domes. That'll protect you. Ain't nothing getting through that turtle helmet. Discord link of fWhip if it exists. Like my Discord? Discord.gg/fWhip. There should be a link in the description. Okay, mister. Don't make me relocate you again. I'll do it if I have to. I'm at the point where I don't even need to be really storing dirt right now. I think we're gonna need to really get on our landscaping grind again, because I need to clear some space and storage. I can't just keep destroying blocks and then not be placing mass amounts of blocks down. So we're gonna soon TM. Big tree that use heat instead of sunlight to grow and have gourd-like fruits that gas lay eggs, but piglins cut them as an offering to brutes for protection. Oh, yeah, the lore is, it's loring over here. It's raining lore. Isn't a turtle helmet as good as an iron helmet? I think so. I can't remember. I don't really pay much attention. The act of getting a turtle helmet to me is so annoying that I don't think I've ever used one. I purely get turtles to get turtle eggs for decoration, and to get turtle master potions if I'm trying to get the advanced one. Outside of that, I don't do anything with turtles. Oh, also to lure zombies and zombie piglins. Oh, hello. So the water can flow, I'm just gonna do that for now. You ever think you'll start a new Minecraft series? Well, I might be working on one for next week.
Pleased to meet you.
Maybe. Yuki, thank you so much for the 20 months. Have to go to work now, but thanks for the chill vibes, fun videos. Also, don't forget to like the stream. Hey, I appreciate it. Have a good one. Hopefully the work shift goes by quick. Thank you for hanging today, as always. I do appreciate it. And with the 20 months, that's huge. I really appreciate that. Like gasp. Spoilers? I've already talked about it on stream a few times. But no, I'm starting a hardcore on an island world. No, 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 no. Ooh. One, I think it's gonna be a fun challenge. I picked the world seed yesterday. I got that booted. I got the intro done this morning before stream, and I'm gonna start recording on it. So it's gonna be a mini series that will take it for as long as y'all are enjoying it, and as long as I'm enjoying it, pretty much. That's the current plans, and I'm excited about it. And then the main goal of the series is, one is to survive, and two is to completely transform the island that I'm on and build with it purely off of materials that I can either find by digging underneath the island or find on top of the island. Dies first night. Great. I only have to record for 10 minutes then. Now, I wanted the fresh Minecraft world feel for a little bit and just to do something new, but I also didn't want to do the, like, I was thinking about Skyblock, and then I was like, I don't want to do the Skyblock grind. And then I was trying to think of another way to get that kind of effect of feeling like I get like a limited space to work with. I don't have a whole just brand new Minecraft world to do things in. Like, and it also kind of gives a limited feel to it. If people really love it, we can keep working. Like, the seed I chose has a few islands, which is cool. You can buff, please. So if we finish one, we can always jump around to working on a few of the other islands and like connect them, which could be a cool way of changing things up a little bit more. But anyways, yeah, so that's the plan with it. And I didn't map where any like structures are, so I have no idea even if the stronghold is accessible. We might have to leave the island for that, but that could be a whole thing later if we make it that far. OG solo survival island. I don't know if there's like an OG seed or anything, but no, I'm doing my own. Brand new seed I found, and thought it'd be a fun challenge to do. Just something different. All those particles. I feel like I need to start leveling this out more. Like, we need to start bringing like 4 or 5 blocks out per layer. I'm just gonna set the layer like start point on this one, and then we'll stop because I just want to get that thought in my brain down. That can be where this kind of comes carved through as well. Yeah, easy. That kind of brings like that river shape coming, and then that would explain like why we have a massive bay here, as it kind of curves around that way. So we have the deeper section kind of being a big C shape. So like our deepest point will probably be over there. I don't know if that's how logic works, but that's gonna be what we're doing for now. This whole river section over here, I'm not even starting to think about, but we're gonna... I gotta figure out, before I even plan out this river section, we're gonna, probably while I'm doing the solo island hardcore series, we might have to start just doing some more creative streams and figure out our different roadways and like how this side's gonna look, because then I can figure out how I'm gonna shape the river from there over, because I just can't do that yet. Because I don't know what it's going to be like above water, so I don't want to work down here. So I'm kind of just doing everything probably about to like this, because I'm assuming that'll go back a bit. If I had to guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll just let all those things despawn down there, but that is looking good. I like that a lot. I think that's a really good start to what we can work on over here. We definitely, granted that's very, very deep in there, but I love that darkness that we get, that you kind of get that similar vibe with the mud over there, just for the shade of the mud. mud. I can't even word today. Easy. Cool, cool, cool. We already finished that. 1 second. I already did the world download and the map and everything, so the Shulker monster returns, baby! Yeah! I have to go put away the stuff that's in my inventory, though, because I don't have an extra box to toss it in. 25 flint. Gross, dude. Really never goes away. Yeah, it's just temporary. Yeah, the darker section really just gives the vibe that I want. And we'll have the little bits of green thrown in. It's not a problem actually at all. So I don't, yeah. No need to sigh. Oh! Not sure how I missed that treat. And I was actually inside the house the whole time because I never cleared those boxes. Are people always getting angry at shulker monsters? I don't know, man. I'm just doing me. Doing my very best. Okay, we need to get some empty boxes, because actually... Quickly... We don't have much mud. We'll use what mud we have. See how far that takes us. I don't think it's going to take us super far. It might actually, because that'll be probably about a shulker, and we'll bring some muddy roots as well. So we'll bring like 9 stacks of muddy roots, and then the rest just mud in a box, and then fill a few extra stacks in the inventory. I'll say though, before we get into that, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back with y'all, so enjoy some vibes. One moment, BRBs. Oh, boo. Hi. Welcome back. I'm back. Welcome me back. Thank me. Wow, I appreciate that, me. Thank you. Okay, I got my blankie. Dude, we only lost 150 people on YouTube when I had to go pee real quick. Nice. That's a new record. New record. Oh, so many people stayed. So good. Normally lose like 25% of people. Not even 20. Yeah, Blueberry, we can do that, but it is so incredibly loud that I try to not blow out people's eardrums. That water bottle sound is piercingly loud. All my music is on Epidemic Sounds, so if you check those things out, you can get it, but I don't know if you can view that stuff. But I don't have my playlist public, if that's what you're looking for. And I do not plan to make it public. Okay, all of the songs that I use, other people are legally able to use, but there's unfortunately a little bit of the secret sauce of the YouTube side is not giving that information away, because I already know that if you go back like 2 years to hardcore Minecraft videos, 99% of the playlists that people are using in their videos that are like doing super trendy stuff was all the music that I was finding back then. And I kind of got fed up with it, so I stopped sharing the music that I use, because I took the many hours to curate that music to make a vibe for the videos that I wanted to create, and then all I saw was a bunch of other people using the same music that I had taken the time. And it was just a little suspicious when suddenly these music songs that were on Epidemic Sounds on like page 20 to 30 of most popular tracks to be downloaded suddenly jumped up 15 pages just out of nowhere, and they were in the top 10 pages of most popular tracks downloaded. And then I started seeing them in videos, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, great for the artist, because cool to see them be successful because they made something so awesome. But I was like, this was my branding. I was using these. Because I feel like when you open a fWhip video, you kind of know the vibe you're in for. Like, you know what you're getting when you start watching one of my videos. Cozy mining vibes are too good to leave, and then we throw in the random rock music. I love when my creators use consistent music and I can associate the songs to them. Yeah, I have like, I think we have 20 to 25 songs that we go through right now, depending on the situation and the vibe that we're trying to pull off for that part of the video. I know these aren't straight up. I don't really care too much. It's going to be foggy, or it's going to be blurred with the water fog, so it's fine. But yeah, I keep a pretty consistent set of songs that we use on videos for that exact reason. I'm just gonna do this, smooth it out a little bit more. I don't think we need to worry about getting above water unless we need to breathe. Like, we don't really need to worry about it being daytime all that much. I'm just trying to add in a little bit of noise with the muddy mangrove roots. I don't really have a rhyme or reason to where I'm placing them. Just little patches here and there. What do you listen to off stream? A lot of electronic music, to be honest. I like, I listen to a lot of house music, I like music that has like a fun beat going on with it, but there's not a whole lot of vocals. So I kind of listen to a lot of instrumental electronic music. I go through phases where I get really into like chill step for a while. Or kind of like doing some like the melodic trance stuff, like that can be good. If I'm like really in like a work grind mode, I do a lot of that. Oh, I never turned the music back after I got back from peeing. Apologies, it's probably been very loud. And then copy more of that because my mom just brought me cough syrup. That's you just go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I meant to bring this out here. Okay, let's go back over here. Eat a pork chop. Let's do a bunch of our muddy mangrove roots right in here. I feel like that could be kind of cool. Just make it look like really grimy. I don't know why. I feel like a random spot where there's a ton of it will just help add to that sporadic noise. Then we fill in the mud. And we can do a little bit over here too. And this will also help mostly just save some of the mud that I'm trying to not run through too quickly, because I want to be able to get through a big chunk of this area. And I don't want to be, my goal is to not be left with just like a ton of muddy mangrove roots and be like, I don't have mud to fill in the rest. So I'm trying to see where we can use some more balance. That, I think we're gonna, this whole section can be flat. No, we'll probably dig down, say to like there. Yeah, we can. That'll be the bottom layer of this side.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, there we go. Elizabeth Ann, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for the support. Now this is a fWhip song right here. Planting a field of mud. That's what we're doing. I know Conduit. It's just over there. I just don't want to move it. I'm lazy.
Pleased to meet you.
Don't hear any music. Should I turn down too much? There you go. Halika Sudla, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Probably butchered that, but thank you so much for the support. This will be as far as I'm taking this over for now. I want to focus on that bay on the inside. we'll go back into the bay. 8,000 day plant field song. Yeah, 8,170 day field song. It's the same song from every field. Oh, I do need to get more. Okay, well, this isn't gonna last as long as I was hoping it would, but we'll be all right. It's gonna be all right. I feel like adding the muddy roots at the bottom is gonna almost make it a little darker, but I could be wrong on that. We will see. Rain under it's not raining. I have a cosmetic mod that makes it when there's flowing water, it adds little particles that jump off of it, and there's just not water sources down here, so that's why it's appearing. It's not supposed to be there, but yeah, no, we're having underwater rain today. It was in the forecast. We stopped. It's how the rain keeps replenishing, or the water stays here. It's just all the rain that happens in this world just happens underwater. Apparently it won't rain above water. Fine. I'll breathe if I have to. Gonna get rid of that, and then we'll get rid of this. Yeah, and then crunchy. Yeah, we'll just have to come back eventually and get seagrass everywhere down here, and it'll look pretty sweet. I think after this we can come through and just bring the fences coming down for those. Probably just grab some more spruce, or do we go and grab dark oak? I think I'm just gonna do spruce, actually. Sometimes I know people like to do dark oak to make it look a little bit darker, but I feel like spruce fence to dark oak fence is like a lot of a transition, and I think I want this just to be the same and have the casual fade of the... Oh, hello. Magma. Liquid hot magma. Yeah, so I just want the casual fade of the water, bringing it down for that making it darker instead of the harsh transition. Could you please not be this good at Minecraft, this good of a Minecraft builder, because I'm addicted to your videos? Sorry, Jason. I can help you. I'll just, don't worry. Next video we'll have like no build. No, actually next video has a lot of building.
Pleased to meet you.
Sorry, I've heard it's terminal though, so like you're just stuck with it forever. Just have to keep watching the videos. Isn't that crazy how that works on the internet sometimes? If you'll have something where you're just like, oh, I'll click this link. Why not? Let's go see what this thing is. I'm bored. And then you're like, new obsession unlocked. Life now revolves around this obsession for the next X number of weeks. The only thing I will want to talk about and do and everything will involve this obsession. Who needs creative mode when you can just flood your underwater portion of your Minecraft world? Fine, I'll get air. That's a hyperfixation. No, what are you talking about? Never. That's just internet obsessions in a nutshell. Definitely not hyperfixation at all. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Yes. Yes. Watch the extra fWhip video. Do it. Embrace the fWhip side. It can lead to Minecraft builds that you'll be extremely proud of. Let the building flow through you. What? Okay, so this was supposed to be a little shallower. So I think we're actually gonna break this to here. Because right now, with the current depth that we have, it looks like large boats could come and dock in here, and I don't want that. So we're gonna take this all the way back up to here. And we're gonna actually extend this out and make like a little, like kind of like that, but not quite all the way up. So it kind of gets real skinny there, and then it gets wider again. I think could be cool. Meek, thanks so much for the 4 months since I found your channel. I wait patiently every Thursday to watch the next one. I'm cooked. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, I appreciate it though. And Scythery, thank you so much for the 4 months as well. I do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like I completely got your name wrong, but thank you nonetheless. Also, did I get Helika? I think I did. Thank you so much for becoming a supporter, guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, my friends, if you've ever considered supporting, this is a great week to do so. The new world download will be out on Thursday. It's available to tier 1 supporters and higher. So that does include Twitch Primes. And on YouTube, it's the tier 1 rank above supporter is where you get basically the $5 tier on whatever platform you want to support on, Patreon included. So if you've ever considered supporting the channel, there's a brand new world download coming out this week for Java. First time tuning into a fWhip live stream, welcome on in, Snowy. We are working on creating a bay right now of mud. Best type of bay.
For real.
Hi fWhip. How can I show this the specific length of the sub? Thanks and love your content.
How can I choose the specific length? How can I choose the specific length of a YouTube sub? Like, how long can you become a member for? That it's just a month at a time. Zentai, thanks so much for the dono. Hopefully that's what you're asking. If you're trying to show how long you've been a subscriber for, you have to do that under YouTube settings. You have to make your subscriptions public, and then you can enable that if that's what you're talking about. But otherwise, I'm not too sure what you mean. So hopefully either of those help. But thank you so much for the dono. I really do appreciate that. I don't know if I have the mud to be able to fill in this entire place, because this is all I got left. So we have a lot of muddy root that we can get through. I think I'm going to drop it all. I think I'm going to bring this around a little bit more. Do something like that. And then we'll drop this all down one more, and then that'll be good. Dark Crystal, thank you so much for the biddies. I really admire your dedication and keeping up with and interacting with the chat. Thank you for the amazing content and introducing me to a fWhip-tastic community. Hey, thank you so much for the support, my dude. I really appreciate that. I try my best. I always find that I watch streams where the streamers... I'm actually, like, I feel like when I'm watching a stream, I either want a streamer who's interacting with chat and talking with them a bunch, or I want somebody who is just does not care at all that they have a chat. Like, it depends on the day. It's one of the two vibes for me. Like, one, I just want to listen to somebody game and talk about what they're doing in the game, or talk about some random thing they want to rant about on their stream without even like considering who's watching. Or other times I just want to like listen in on a conversation. Basically, I just feel like when I'm in a stream where somebody's talking to their chat and really interacting, because I don't really talk in too many chats that I'm in, just because I feel kind of weird doing it off a main account sometimes. Especially I feel like on Twitch, people are like, oh, you have a verified badge. What are you doing in here? How do I not know you? Blah, blah, blah. And just like, I don't want to have this conversation. Like, nobody in the WoW space knows me. You don't need to. Or I know some streamers, if you're not friends with them, they're like, why are you talking in here with a verified badge? Are you trying to steal my audience? And it's like, no, actually, I'm just trying to hang and have a good time. Okay, cool. There's that. But, yeah. No, I try and do my best. Join the flip side. 1K likes, we did it. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate that. Let's take a look-see at what we've accomplished today. So far, in an hour and 51 minutes. Oh my god, that looks so much better. Cheaty cam. So before, this was just all like stone, like that, up to being a block beneath. So we dug all of that out, which is crazy. We need to get rid of that beacon, probably move it out there and reset it up, and that'll be fine. So we can do that next, finish off that last little mud. Then we can get some bone meal and get to... Where's my
Pleased to meet you.
I lost my ender chest. Nope, it's right here. Nat Renee with the 33 months at tier 2. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it does look really good. I'm happy with it. We're just vibing. Gotta make sure we get all the iron blocks back though. What's your favorite bread or cheese or both? Well, I can't really eat cheese, so I don't really have one of that. But
Pleased to meet you.
I really like a good focaccia bread. I'd say that. Probably good focaccia, or like a honestly just like a really good fresh baguette. Ooh, hard to beat. Hello, many greetings. We're missing a few blocks for sure. Hitboxes. How'd they get all the way over here? Okay, that's all of them. There's the last. Cool. Beacon is going. When is the next episode? Thursday. I try and release videos on every Thursday. And I'm on track for this Thursday. I'm actually already done recording it. I'm just waiting on the editing to wrap up, and then video will be out on Thursday. New World Tour comes out on Friday, and then that's all the mud we have. Okay, so we got no more. That's fine. Yeah, New World Tour is gonna be out on Friday, just because I want to wait a day, because I won't be able to stream on Friday. So I figured I'd at least give you something to watch, and then World Download will be available on Thursday as well for members. We are going to hook this guy up down here. I still get y'all with the most cursed ways to build beacons, because I actually try to. Cool. Yeah, I think that works out well with that kind of just like sticking up there a little bit higher. It's a little samey coming down. It's just so peculiar. Waste a little mud to hide it. That's okay. I'm gonna bring this all back in.
Hey, for real.
How does fWhip trigger chat by putting together beacon? Apparently I do it the wrong way, and so since then I've just tried doing it the most wrong way possible every single time. Sin City Live, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid, my dude. Welcome on in, everybody. How are we doing today? Hello, 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 hello. Good to have y'all out here. We are working in my hardcore world today, doing a little bit of building. We've been excavating out a bay area it's in the river. I don't know what it's called. A wide section of the river to make more sense of the boats moving around and everything. And then also working on this little harbor over here right now. So we're off to go grab some spruce and get all those things. Welcome on in. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well over on your end too. Welcome on in, everybody. Good to have you. Also, Renee, thank you so very much for the 1 year. So that's the other Renee who's a member. Oh, okay. So we got a Renee and a Renee. Okay, you know. Gotcha. I'll try and remember. Here we go. Some names here are familiar. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome on in, y'all. Welcome. Spruce fancies are in here. 31. Let's make a few extras. Guess who was crafting yesterday and accidentally shift clicked when they were making chests? Yay, I love when that happens. We'll just go put all this mud back. We're not going to use it. We'll get some bone meal, but I think I have it in my inventory. I think I have some in my ender chest that we can use. Yeah, we got 400 bone blocks. We'll be fine. Pain and sadness I can feel. I know. I did it twice, too, because I got so many stacks of chests. Made 2 stacks of chests when I meant to make like 10. And then I found I already had a half a stack, so I didn't even need to do it. It's fine. I'm just fine. Totally fine. Not upset. All right, we want those. We want these, and then we go. Kingdom Craft 2.0. I wasn't even in Kingdom Craft 1.0. I got no info on that series. Okay, we just need to get these, and we'll come back and waterlog the fences so they're at least consistent coming all the way down. But I figured that was going to be the issue. We got some weird spaces where it's actually water versus not water. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Imagine shift-clicking diamond hose. Hey, those are useful. Don't you hate on the diamond hose. Is this still not enough? Do I need more fences? Wow, I think I might. Dang, I didn't think we made this deep. Okay, yeah, I only got 5 left, and I need... Oh, dude, I'm like 10 shy. That's a bummer. No, I'm like 4 shy. All right, let's go make more.
Pleased
Wait,
to meet
wait,
you.
wait, wait. Hold, please. Hold, please. Gamering? Yeah! Spruce fences! Let's go! And new. A wandering trader! Hi, buddy! Nothing. That's okay. Your llama's kind of stuck, though. I don't really know how he's gonna get out of here. He kind of... How'd you get in this predicament, buddy? You two are just... Right, I'll let them sort that out. They got it, I believe. They got it. I don't think there's gonna be an issue. I think they can solve it. Let's take a quick nap underwater, because why not? Regen our health, or not our health, our bubbles when we're down here. Jembriel, thanks so much for the 4 months. New terrain looks a little flat. Consider a mountain. True. I'll keep that. I'll put that on the idea list. See what we can come up with. That's a good shout. I could consider doing a mountain here. That's a good idea. Okay. There is the last fence that I think we had to waterlog, correct? Yeah, okay. All these little dancing rain particles, by the way, for the people who just came in, I have the particular mod installed, so it's supposed to be cosmetic stuff. Those are just not water sources, so they're dancing. And we're just going to come down and bone meal this a little bit, and we're probably going to go back and break a ton of it. And just see. They'll start fading now, as all of this grass that we're growing in here is going to turn into sources. So, yeah, you can see them going away a lot. I think if we do one right there, that should fix that section. Yep. We missed a mud. I already put the mud away. Where's my not tasty, trusty bottle? Keep our bottle on hand if we need it. All right, there. That's looking pretty good. I'm trying to make sure I stick a lot of it underneath where... Ooh. We did forget some. It's okay. We got them now. I'm trying to stick it mostly along the edges. so that it kind of is fading going down, and then also where we have our fences going. So we're gonna come back in and break a good amount of this grass. I'm also kind of using it just to get water sources in, to be honest. But I also like the idea of like this being pretty heavily murky grass. I love double tall seagrass because it sticks outside the top of the block. I think that's such a cool feature. So we can get a little tiny bit of green in here.
Pleased to meet you.
So we can utilize that to our benefit. And then we can kind of come back through and break a few of these. See where we go with it. Because it does look a little artificial in here right now. So we need to make a lot of different changes. Skyden, thank you so much for the 11 months. Almost a year. Keep up the great builds. Hey, I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. You survived 8,070 days. You literally built everything I could think of. Don't you get bored? Bro, 8,172 days? You're taking 100 days off my count here. You done it twice today. I don't know, man. But no, I don't really get bored of Minecraft. I go through phases of getting bored of Minecraft, but no, I love this game because it's an art form for me. It's like that'd be the same thing as asking an artist of, you've drawn 57 portraits. Why do you keep drawing portraits? Or I don't know, whatever art question you'd have to ask somebody. I just love building in this game. I love creating things. Minecraft for me is an art form. It's my way of expressing myself and building and doing all that. And I'm very, very lucky and thankful that I get to do it as a job permanently. Like this is my full-time thing. And I consider myself like a full-time artist, more or less. Like I don't see much different in that versus anything else being a full-time artist, I guess. Why don't you populate the city with villagers to make it feel more alive? I don't think the city really needs villagers. 1 and 2, they're gonna all find ways to get themselves killed. So within a week or 2 of me spending a ton of hours to get villagers in there, they're all just gonna be dead. Is a big deterrent for me, to be honest. I just don't really want to deal with constantly having to repopulate them and get more in there and all that stuff. I just know they're gonna find some way to get themselves trapped in a corner, or I use a lot of trapdoors for railings, and villagers don't recognize trapdoors as a solid, or they recognize it as a full solid block, so they jump on top of them and fall through them. So my city is not built as villager proof at all. So I definitely have like a worry about that too. Okay, this is starting to get a little bit better. I want to go get a little bit of kelp though. That's not a rocket. Just to look like little grass that grows a little bit taller and skinnier. Mostly just around this section here. We'll put some right there, and then we'll, outside of that, I don't want it everywhere. I just want to do little patches so we can have like some of it kind of like growing up around. I think we keep it around where we have these things, like the piers coming out, our docks. I think that could be kind of a fun way of doing it. Almost as if like the wood pylons that are down in here are giving a way for this stuff to kind of attach onto it and grow a little bit taller than it does throughout. Makes it feel different. One thing I really try when terraforming is to never just make everything the same throughout. Like adding the little bit of differences throughout is what makes builds look good, instead of just being all feeling like they're but here is like a little tall, so let's get our shears. Oh, sorry. too tall. Oh, that one was at its final growth stage. It's gonna, that would have been lucky. Wouldn't have to clip it. There's a chance whenever kelp grows that it hits a final growth and it won't grow anymore, which I kind of love for the aesthetics wise, because out in the ocean otherwise they just look like everything is just flat, like a massive kelp forest. But it's kind of nice to have it being a little different. Make it a little guy. Yeah, cool. Cool. You populate the city with animals, like what the sheep, like if sheep people lived here or pig people. Could be kind of funny. That's looking really good, y'all. Let's go drop a stone back on top of this so we don't get the beacon beam here permanently. And then we can fly back up. That looks good. I like that a lot. Very lush, looks great. Yeah, it's supposed to see, that section is supposed to be very, very lush. Like I wanted that to be so much more full of greenery and just like murkiness that makes it feel a lot more shallow, and somewhere that large boats, if they went in, they would get stuck, like our llama. So yeah, that's kind of what it's meant to be, something that's just a lot more like a contained space, hence why they put these small fishing boats in here, because they don't sit deep in the water, so they're able to just kind of coast over the top of it and not get stuck. I left for a bit and you built boats. Oh yeah, it's spoiler, sorry, I built boats here. You'll see that in the next video. Not really massive spoiler because we did design them on stream last week, so there's that. Why no sales? They have sales. Look, that's a sale, that's a sale, that's a sale, that's a sale, and that's a sale. They just have gray sails made of rock. Definitely knew I didn't have my elytra on. Definitely knew. Yeah. Yeah, if the socks sails are unfurled. I am not able to English today. I don't know what's wrong with me. But if the sails are unfurled, then the boat would be getting caught in the wind and moving around more. So sails closed, aka at dock. What's your favorite race / class in WoW? I've been mostly playing warriors recently. I really love Prot Warrior, so I've been playing that, and I've been playing Arms and Fury PvP, just kind of both of them. I really like orcs. Like but I changed my warrior to being a night elf a few expansions ago for meta gaming reasons that I kind of regret now. But yeah, I always really like orcs. My hunter is an orc still, so I got that at least. And I always have 3 characters that I will for sure level up every single time. I have my warrior, I have my druid, and then I have my hunter. I always play those 3 characters at least. Some other stuff, and then like a 4th usually is a paladin or a shaman. That's kind of my general vibe when it comes to WoW characters. Those are the ones I go for. I played a rogue for a little bit, but I don't think I'm playing a rogue anymore. I did not. Played it for 1 season and was not my favorite. What was I gonna do? Actually, we've been live for 2 hours, 15 minutes. I think we are going to be calling it there and sending a lovely raid off to somebody else because I have other things that I need to be doing this afternoon. Actually, I told people I'd meet up and play WoW with them in like 30-40 minutes, so I gotta go do that. And I need to get some lunch before, so yeah, I'm gonna go play video games and not play Minecraft. But thank you all so very much for being here. I really do appreciate the support and love on the stream today. Thank you so very much for hanging in all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. A new video will be dropping on Thursday, which is episode 80, which means we have new world tour and download coming out this week as well for the hardcore world. 8,170 days survived. That's nuts. That's nuts. Yeah, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much for the support. Mods, thank you for dealing with the trolls today. And I really do appreciate y'all being here. I'll find a lovely raid to send us over on Twitch. Everybody who is on that side, and YouTube friends, y'all been great today. And catch you on the flip side. Bye. Needed a fun song to end it on, so we're gonna do this one.